Hey, babe. Did you manage to get on the plane on time? The traffic to the airport sure was crazy. I should have checked Google earlier. Please tell me you made it.
Hey, no worries, babe. Besides, guess what?
What? Oh my god! Were you upgraded to business class or something?
I wish. You did some amazing driving to get me here on time. But typical Dolga Airlines has done it again and is making us wait for another 2 hours.
What? Seriously, you have to use some other airline, honey. Every single time you go on a business trip, you always get either detoured or canceled on.
Hey, at least they give points for compensation and we get to use them on our holidays, right?
Yeah, that's true. But my hands were sweating like Niagara Falls while I was driving.
That's a new one.
You know they have some good deals with Firefly as well. Rachel wanted to stay in Hawaii at the Marriott.
Really? Damn, that sounds kinda good. Hawaii, huh? Maybe we can go this winter. What do you think? I think I have some miles that I can use.
What? Really? That would be awesome!
Might not be able to stay at the Marriott, but at least the flights will be free.
Yes, yes, yes! Sorry, Dolga Airlines, for beating you down.
I guess I will keep using Dolga then.
But wait. I'm thinking maybe we should go some other time.
Why? Winter is the best time I can arrange my days off. Is there something going on that I've missed?
No, nothing planned. I'm just a bit worried about my mom. It's the festive season, and since Dad's passed away, she may feel a bit lonely being by herself and all.
Oh, of course, you're right. Well, maybe we can have her come along too. What do you think? A family vacation in Hawaii.
What? For real? Are you serious? You're okay with that?
Of course I'm okay with it, babe. Your mom deserves going somewhere warm during the bitter cold weather in Chicago.
But wouldn't that turn out to be a lot? Can we afford that much?
Babe, don't worry. It'll work thanks to the points I've saved up with my business trips all over the country.
Really?
I mean, we won't be able to do anything fancy, but I have enough points to get a decent discount from Holiday Inn. And as for the flights, we can cover for both of us with my mileage points that I've earned from Dolga. We will just need to buy an extra ticket for your mom. You know, I think it should be her birthday present. It's coming up next week, right? What do you think?
Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you! That would be amazing, Derek. She would love it. I'm so lucky to have you as my hubby. Mwah!
Love you too. Miss you already.
Aw, you're so sweet.
I'll call you when I get to the hotel after work. Let's try and get the dates fixed for the vacation. If we buy tickets and rooms now, it should be more affordable.
Okay, got it. I will try checking my mom's calendar later. She should be free, but, you know, just in case.
Good thinking.
Oh, talking about a call. Some unknown number tried calling us multiple times on the phone.
On the phone? You mean the landline?
Yeah. When I got back after dropping you off, the phone was blinking. I think it's a man judging from the sign on the phone, but he didn't leave a message. Any idea who it could be? Were you expecting anyone to call you? 'Cause I don't recognize the voice.
I have no idea who it could be. I mean, who would even call a landline number?
Same thought I had. It's strange, but I think he called 5 times.
5 times? Seems like he's desperate. Can't you call back and check who he is?
I tried, but like I said, the number was unknown and the phone couldn't call back. Let's see if he calls again. And good thing we kept that phone. I guess Mom was right about keeping the landline.
Yeah. Who knew people still use it?
Hopefully the next time he calls, I can pick up the phone. Or maybe we should record an answering machine message letting people know how to contact us on our handphones?
Nah, I don't think we should do that. I don't like the thought of broadcasting our numbers to people we can't see.
True. Anyways, we'll let you know if he calls back.
Thanks, babe. Okay, I need to get on a call soon. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, dear. Love you lots.
Me too.
Babe, I know you're on the plane and won't see this yet, but the guy called again and I managed to answer. He said his name's Larry and wanted to talk to you. Didn't tell me anything about what it was. Said he had to talk to you in private. I gave him your number. Hope you don't mind. Mwah.
Hello, Derek. My name's Larry Huntsman. Your father. I got your number from your wife. I would have preferred to talk to you through the phone, but I guess texting is better for you folk. You? You're the one who called us this morning? How the hell did you get our house number? How dare you try contacting me? You just left me and Mom in the dumps. Do you know how hard it was for us? Derek, please calm down. Please listen to what I have to say. No, I'm not going to listen to whatever you have to say. You're dead to me. You never contacted us. You never tried checking in on us. You basically deleted us off your books. I will not allow you to barge into my life now. Mom's dead. Did you know that? She died 5 years ago. You never even lifted a finger to even write your condolence. I know, I'm sorry. But I had my reasons. And trust me, I tried real hard to contact both of you. You and your mom. But she moved states and it became impossible to find you. I'm sorry, especially for making you have a hard time. It must have been awful. I'm sorry. But please just give me a chance to explain things and at least get to know each other a bit more. I may not be able to be a father figure now, but at least we can tie some knots in our relationship. No, I'm fine just the way we are now as strangers. You cheated on Mom. You humiliated her. You humiliated us. That's why we moved states. Please, Derek. That's not true. Let me explain. Are you calling me and Mom a liar? You cheated. I know you did. The looks we got in the neighborhood those days said it all. Even my goddamn teachers were not looking at me in the eye after you disappeared. I don't know who you cheated with, but whoever you cheated with brought shame to us. Even a 9-year-old like me could see that. So no, I don't want to listen to you. I don't want to give you another chance. I don't want to have any kind of relationship with you. Don't contact me again. Nor my wife. As far as I'm concerned, you left my life and there is no coming back. You've already caused enough trouble and trauma in my life. I don't want to open that part of my life again. Please don't be like this. Please give me a chance to redeem myself, Derek. Happy birthday, Dorothy. You're as young as ever.
Oh, thank you, dear. You're charming as always.
Thanks. And sorry I couldn't come over today with Sophie. They called me up from work last minute and I couldn't get them to reason with me for our Monday morning meeting.
Don't worry, I explained to Mom about it. It's not your fault they don't have early flights to Dallas tomorrow.
Yeah, but it sucks to leave you guys on such an important day. And on a Sunday.
It's okay, dear. At your age, building your career up is important. If you've got to go, you need to go. That's all there is to it. I've heard from Sophie you've been traveling a lot lately. She says you're getting promoted for all big projects you're handling. I'm proud of you, dear.
Oh, now you're just making me embarrassed. But I promise when I get back, I will take you out for dinner. Anywhere you like.
Oh, that's not necessary, dear. You should save up so you can pay that mortgage instead of wasting money on me. Seeing you two thrive is the best present I can wish for.
Oh, Mom, come on. Let's treat you to something for your birthday. You deserve it.
Well, I suppose we could try going to that nice Italian restaurant up the hill.
What, you mean Penelope?
Oh, come on, Mom. You deserve better. Think a bit higher. It's for your birthday.
Yes. How about a nice dinner in Hawaii?
Hawaii? I don't remember a place opening up around here with that name.
Mom, we're going to Hawaii together. We're taking you with us. This is our present to you. It was Derek's idea.
What? Hawaii? You're taking me to Hawaii?
Yes. Not now, though. We're going in December.
No! I can't accept this. This is too much. Hawaii? Really?
Oh, come on, Mom. It'll be fun. It'll be good to take a break from the cold weather around here in Chicago. You've never been to Hawaii, right? It'll be fun.
Oh my. Really? Hawaii? Oh, thank you. Both of you. You know it was one of the places I wanted to go with Fred. He said he would take me someday. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, children.
Oh, Mom, now you're going to make me cry.
Oh, thank goodness you like it.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. But it must have been expensive being near the festive season. And the hotel. Oh, it's going to cost a fortune with 3.
Please, Dorothy, don't worry about that. We've got it all planned out. Everything is fine.
But still, please don't do something reckless like this again. You need to save up money for later. You two have just started your journey being married to each other, and what will happen if you have children later? You two will need the money.
Mom, don't worry. Derek and I are saving some money. We are grown adults, you know. We can take care of ourselves and our budget.
Exactly. So don't worry about us, but worry about what you're going to take and do in Hawaii. We can plan it the next time we go eat at Penelope.
Thank you, kids. I'm so happy. Really, I'm blessed having you two. I could never wish for more.
Love you, Mom. And happy birthday again. Derek and I will come by on Friday.
I will call up Penelope to make reservations for us.
Thank you, dears. I will be looking forward to seeing you two.
Love you, Mom.
I got on the plane. Can't wait to see you.
You miss me, babe? Don't worry, I've got something ready for you when you get home.
Woohoo!
But other than that, I've also got this letter for you as well. It has important stamped on it.
Who's it from?
Not sure. Do you want me to open it and send pics to you?
Well, now you've got me interested. Send me the pics of the letter. Might as well read it now rather than stressing myself out on the plane.
Got it. Hold on a sec.
Dear Derek, it's Larry, your father again. I'm sorry for upsetting you the other day. I understand that I took you off guard. I know you didn't want to talk to me last time, and I get it, but I was really hoping you would change your mind. So I tried. I should have tried earlier. You're now 28 and probably blooming with opportunities. I see that you have settled down, and I wish you all the luck and happiness you can get. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you when you were younger. If I could go back in time and change things, then I would. I'm sorry about what happened. At the time, we let our emotions and pride get the better of us. But now, looking back, it all seems so trivial. I wish I could go back and be a better father and husband. Things are bad for me right now. I've been diagnosed with cancer and I don't have long left on this world. I've been receiving treatments, but I'm not sure it's going to be completely effective in solving the cancer. We can hope for the best, but we should also prepare for the worst. I know I haven't spoken to you for 20 years, but I think now is the time to try and get back in touch with you. I know you have your own life, and I know you have things to deal with, but I want you to know that you were always in my mind and in my heart. I divorced your mother, and then I was sent to prison under a false charge. Divorce was one thing, but I think your mother couldn't handle the fact that I was sent to prison. She probably thought if I still had ties with you, it would affect her future. I believe that's why she moved states. After several years, the police finally admitted they made a mistake and released me from prison. I was awarded $300,000 in compensation, and I used the money to start a business. I tried contacting you two, but your mother concealed your whereabouts after moving. I felt miserable and alone. I hated myself. I never married nor had children after getting out of prison. I messed up bad once with relationships, and I didn't want to do it again. So I just focused on my business. It was everything to me. The only thing tangible that I had. The business was very successful, and now I have a huge amount of assets. Despite the chemotherapy, it's evident that I don't have much time left. I need to find someone to leave the assets to. I want to leave them to you, son. You're the only person I care about most in the world. The times we played football out on the yard when you were young are still my favorite moments of my life. I kept wondering, did you ever end up joining a football team in high school? Did you pick up some other interests or hobby at school? I wish we could have talked earlier. I wish I could have found you sooner. But alas, life is harsh sometimes. Not everything goes your way. I'm sorry for everything I've done, and I hope this can help to make up for the pain I put you through. If I had another chance in life, I promise I would have been a better father and a better husband. I hope we can talk one last time. I will leave my number below. Please call when you can. I'll also give you the number for my lawyer. If something happens, he will be the one contacting you to pass on your inheritance. His name is Richard Gibbs. You can trust him. He's been with me more than 10 years now. I just hope I can talk with you one last time before Rich has to intervene. It may sound strange to you now, but I love you, son. Yours truly, Larry.
Oh my god. Your dad's sick? And he's planning to give all his money to you? Oh my god, honey!
Seriously, Sophie? You only took that from this letter?
No, of course not. Sorry that came out wrong. Derek, are you okay?
No. I don't know. It's so... sudden. I'm just lost. I need time to process this.
We can call, honey.
Can't. The plane's starting to move.
I'll leave work early today to pick you up from the airport, okay?
Thanks, Soph. That'll be helpful.
See you, babe.
Hey, Dad. I got your letter. Come on, Dad. Pick up. Please. Hello, Derek Huntsman. This is Richard Gibbs. Your father, Larry's lawyer. Oh no. Don't tell me. I missed him. I tried calling, but he's not picking up. It seems like you got his letter. I'm sorry to say this, Mr. Derek, but your father passed away this morning at 9:43 a.m. Hi. I'm sorry. Was it painful? Did he die in peace? Where is he now? Is there any chance I can at least see him before his funeral? Will there be a funeral? Yes, there will be a funeral. A few of his close friends are currently arranging it. I will pass on the details as soon as they're fixed. I see. And where is he now? Which state? In New York. I will send you the details later, so it will be easier for you to arrange your travels if you're planning to come. Thanks. I will definitely be there. I feel terrible for shutting him off like that, without even giving him a chance. Don't worry. Your father was very understanding in that sense. Even though you two never talked properly, he was still very happy to have found you and was extremely happy to know you were married and had a good life. What kind of person was he? You were close to him, right? He was a great man and founded a great business. Everyone here respected him and will miss him. Also, I want to let you know that he was thinking about you until the very end of his life. Even after his death, he still wants to do his best for you. I feel terrible. He tried to reach out to me, and I was an ignorant jerk. If I had listened to even a bit of his story, we could have shared something. I know he said he wanted me to inherit his assets and everything, but I really don't think I deserve any of it. Mr. Derek, we all have regrets in life. It's easy to look back and wish you'd done things differently. But time and life will always go forward. The best thing you can do now is accept Mr. Larry's will. This was his dying wish, and the thing that will make him happy. Like I said before, you are always on his mind. Accepting his will is the best thing you can do to assure he rests in peace, knowing that all his hard work to redeem himself was fulfilled. Redeem himself, huh? What was his story, do you know? Can you tell me? He mentioned about going to prison in the letter he sent. He was accused of a crime he didn't commit and was sent to prison. It's true he cheated on your mother. But the lady he was flirting with turned out to be a thief and set your father up as the one who committed the crime. It was hard for him, but he kept fighting to clear his name and eventually he won. He maintained his innocence for many years and eventually he got what he wanted. Meanwhile, your mother filed for a divorce. Since in the early years, during his trial, it seemed impossible for him to be innocent. Your mother didn't want you to go through the trauma of having a convict as a father. Your father didn't blame her. He served time in prison, but then he was cleared of all wrongdoing. He went through hard times, but he managed to make a name for himself after being released from prison. After prison, he learned programming and made amazing software and systems for tech companies. We all respect him for carrying on, even when he knew his life was short. He was so worried that his wealth would not be passed on to you. He couldn't rest until he found you. He told me that if he was to pass away before this was sorted out, that I should do everything I can to find you. I'm happy that he at least got a chance to see a glimpse of your life before he died. I don't think I can accept the money. I don't think I deserve it. What am I supposed to do? He worked so hard for all of this, and I don't deserve to inherit it from him. I was cold to him when he contacted me. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't realize that he was wrongly sent to prison. I should have given him a chance to explain himself. If you don't inherit his wealth, then it will betray his dying wish. He wanted you to have the money. Please, you can't reject it. He couldn't sleep, eat, or drink worrying about it. Please accept his will, Mr. Derek. Well, I guess I will accept. A wise decision, Mr. Derek. There is a lot of money and some property that you will inherit. It will be your job to manage it, but I can help you with that if you want. The total value of all the assets is probably going to be about $20 million. $20 million? Are you serious? What am I going to do with all that money? It's up to you what you want to do with it. You can get financial advice if you're not sure. But it's so much. He put all his efforts into his work to make sure he could pay you back someday. He knows that he caused you so much pain during his life, and the least he could do is to help you like this after his death. Dad, I wish I could have at least said thanks. Once you come to New York for his funeral, we can discuss the details of his will and the inheritance. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the help, Mr. Richard.
Is the process nearly over? Is it all done? Are we really going to inherit all that money? I can't believe this is all happening at the moment. Thank you so much to your dad. What a great guy he was.
Yeah, I just finished talking about the details with Richard. He told me that the process is going to be completed very soon, and then we would have access to the money.
We're going to be rich beyond our wildest dreams! What an amazing stroke of luck.
I know it's a lot of money, but I'm sorry, Soph. I can't feel the same excitement as you right now. I still feel like a jerk.
Oh. Well, how could you have known? Don't be so hard on yourself, babe. Look to the future. Your dad would have wanted you to do that. Don't regret the past. Now think. What are we going to do with all that money? I think we should at least upgrade our vacation to Hawaii, right? We could stay at a much better hotel than plain old Holiday Inn, don't you think? Or maybe we can cancel Hawaii and just go to a different continent. Like Europe! You always said you wanted to go to France and Spain.
Hold on, babe. Slow down. I don't know what I'm going to do with the money. I want to use it wisely. I keep thinking of my dad. It's my dad's hard-earned money that he put so much thought into. I don't want to go on and spend that money on a whim and on random things. Let's keep the vacation to Hawaii as it is. He worked so hard to earn it, so I really feel like I should do my best to spend it on something useful.
Don't let it bother you. Your dad left you all that money and he wants you to be happy. There's nothing wrong with having a little fun. You're not blowing it all on luxuries. It's just a vacation or two. I think he'd be happy if he knew you were having a nice time.
Maybe. I don't know, Soph. I just don't feel comfortable using it at the moment.
Okay. I get it. You need time. You just sit on it and have a good think about it. But really, with that money, we can do anything. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm really excited.
Sophie, please. Can we not talk about this right now? I'm really not in the mood. I want to clear my mind up first.
Fine, sure. I'll wait. Just like always.
What? What is with the attitude? I just said give me time. We will talk about it. I promise, okay?
Fine. Okay.
Derek, dear, how are you holding up? It must have been a hell of a week for you with your father's funeral and everything.
How
about you come over to my place and I fix you up with some Dorothy's special stew?
Thanks, Dorothy. That's really kind of you. But at the moment, I really would prefer to stay alone for a bit. I'm sorry. Please give me some time.
Look, sweetie, things happen. And sometimes you may regret it, but more than a week has passed and you need to stand back up again. I must say Sophie is a bit upset that you're staying cooped up in your study these days. You really need to move on, dear. Now come over. Look, Sophie's heading here after work too. You should come as well.
Please, Dorothy. Not tonight. I will study with Sophie on Saturday. Is that okay? Again, thank you for your kind invitation. And sorry to make you worry about Sophie as well. I'll talk to her today when she gets back.
You're a good boy and thoughtful too, but really, I suggest you stop brooding over this matter and come. We have matters to discuss.
Sorry, but I lost my father, who I didn't even have a chance to talk to. And I'm now learning about all the things he did and what kind of life he had. The matters that you want to discuss, what are they? Can it possibly wait till Saturday?
Look, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. It's not easy losing a parent. I understand. But you married my daughter, and that means we are all together no matter what.
Yes, I agree. Thank you for the support.
You spent a lot of money on the wedding and also a lot of money buying things for the home. You've done a lot, and I really appreciate it. Sophie is very happy with you. I know that when your mother passed away, you didn't have much left for family, and that it was hard for you. I accept this, and I've always sympathized with you. And that's why I always saw you as my real son.
Okay. Thank you, Dorothy. But is there something else you wanted to discuss about?
Yes, there is something. Now that you've inherited all that money, I was hoping that you could be a little bit more generous with us. We are family, right? I think it would be wise to use that money to upgrade our lives as a family more.
Okay, I see. So the important matter you wanted to talk about was the money I inherited?
Yes, exactly. It's not like I don't trust you, dear, but I just thought it would be good to decide on how that money will be used before it goes to waste.
I wasn't planning to waste the money.
Oh? So, do you have a plan? Because Sophie doesn't seem to be aware of anything. If you have anything in mind, let me know. I have lived my life to learn a few things about finances. I might be able to help with your ideas.
Thanks, Dorothy, but I actually don't have any ideas at the moment.
Ah, well, perhaps you could hear some of my ideas.
Sure, why not? It's important for you to let me know, right?
Yes, it absolutely is. The first and most important thing is the house I'm living in. It's a bit old and not the best quality. Some new apartments have been built in town, and I'd really love to live in one. I know the price is high, but now with the money we have, we can afford it. Think of it as an investment. You can buy it in your name or perhaps put it under Sophie's name so she can also have something to say as hers. Also, I was thinking perhaps you could talk with Sophie and let her quit her job. I'm old and lonely. It would be nice to have her come over more. Hopefully it won't be the case, but I am getting old and will need some help in a few years too. Ah, and the holiday in Hawaii. I know you booked a place in the Holiday Inn, but really I don't see it fit for us anymore. With the money we have to fill the shoes to match our status, dear. If you're wealthy, you need to act like one.
Thanks for the ideas. I'll think about them.
Thinking about them is not enough, dear. It's better to act fast.
And why should I act so fast? What's the rush?
Well, those new apartments are selling quite fast. You wouldn't want to miss out on the investment.
I'm sorry, but buying a house is something that I don't want to rush at the moment. We already have the mortgage to pay for the current house Sophie and I bought. And Sophie quitting her job is something new. She has never mentioned it to me. And I always had the impression she enjoyed her work.
Well, she always had a dream to have her own business and studio rather than having an office job. I think with some of the money you inherited, we could get her a nice studio in the new house we buy. Then she can work from home and stay with me during the daytime. What do you think? I think it would be a win-win situation for all of us, don't you think? $20 million is a lot of money to spare. We can easily afford all of this. It would make all of us so happy.
You've really thought a lot about all this, haven't you? We'll have to see how it goes. I'm not certain what I'm going to do with all that money yet. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying we need to take things slow and see how it goes.
I understand. But remember, you're part of our family now. There's no boundary between us. If I had this much money, I would have spent it all for you and Sophie. We are family now, and we have to do as much as we can for each other while we can, right? I know that your dad would have wanted you to make us happy since you didn't have the chance to do it for your family. I'm sure you're prepared to do everything you can to make us all happy. Right?
It's not that I don't want to make you happy. It's just that I don't want to spend the money without careful consideration. I know my father would want me to spend it wisely. I can only imagine how hard it was for him to earn all that money, and I don't want to spend it without care. We could always stash that money away for our future kids as well, for example. They say raising kids now isn't easy and costs a lot. Wouldn't you want your grandchildren to have a good chance in life without worry about money?
Yes. That's all nice, dear, but there's no sign of children yet. I say we use the money wisely on things that are concrete now. Maybe buying a house is a bit too big of a scale at the moment, but what about upgrading our Hawaii trip? We could at least stay at a better hotel and perhaps upgrade our seats to first class. I am quite old, you know. My knees are awfully painful when I sit upright for too long. Or perhaps you could take us to a different country while I can still move around a bit.
I see you have a similar mindset like Sophie. Perhaps you two already talked about it, but like I said, let me think about this. Just to be clear, this money is something I inherited from my father. I am more than willing to use it wisely for our family, but please let me get my mind straight first. It's only been a week since my father died. Please.
It seems like you're trying to tell me that you're not willing to spend the money on me and Sophie. If that's what you think, then just go ahead and say it. Don't hold back. I always thought I treated you well. Just like my son. If I had a lot of cash, then I'd buy you a lot of things. It's a shame that you don't feel the same. I wish you would show some sincerity to me and appreciate all I've done for you. The least you could do is at least buy some jewelry to show your appreciation.
Dorothy, I appreciate all the kindness you have shown to me ever since Sophie and I got together. I may not have bought you exquisite things until now, but of course if you need something, I will do as much as I can to get it for you. But I don't want to spend my father's money on any old thing. I will buy you something when the time is right, but please don't suddenly heap all these demands on me. It's really not helping the situation. It was hard enough with my father dying and the whole situation around that. Please don't make it worse.
It's been a week. I waited patiently for a week. That's more than enough time to get your emotions settled.
Before I do anything, let me talk with Sophie, since she would be my immediate family at the moment. I will take your ideas into consideration, but for now, I will not make any decisions or buy anything.
You should act more like a man and take bold actions and move quickly. I gave you my wise advice, and it would have been good if you took it and acted upon it. Go ahead and talk with Sophie. See what she has to say.
What did you say to Mom? She was basically bawling her eyes out after I finished my call. At this rate, I don't think I'll come home. I think I need to stay with her to calm her down. You made her so upset. What did you say to her?
I didn't say anything wrong to her, and I have no idea why she's crying. We've been together for over 5 years now. You know me, and you know I wouldn't be rude to anyone. I'm always respectful to people, especially older people like your mother.
So why is she so upset then?
She wanted to talk about all the money I had inherited from my father. Did she tell you that?
I knew it was something to do with that, but she didn't tell me the details. She only said that you flat out disagreed with her and basically told her that you didn't consider her as family.
Wait, what? Really? She said that?
Well, that's the story I got.
I never said I didn't consider her as family. She's probably upset because I didn't openly agree on spending anything she wanted from me. I told her that I would consider her ideas and would talk to you first. My father worked hard to earn this money, and I told her that I want to be careful in how I spend it. I didn't say no to her, but she just didn't understand my point of view.
Is that what the problem was all about? Couldn't you at least agree to some of her ideas?
She was talking about buying a new house for her to live in, changing our plans to Hawaii, getting her jewelry. She even suggested you quit your job since she thinks we don't need your income anymore. It was just too much all at once. I didn't know how to react. I don't have a plan for the money yet, and I want some time to think about it.
Couldn't you have just agreed to some of her demands?
Are you joking? All that money? It was crazy. She wants so much stuff and she wants it right now.
But we don't want Mom to be unhappy. We could at least buy some jewelry for her. I know she'd appreciate that.
We can spend some money on her when the time is right, but I really don't think she should just come to me with a big list of demands. I mean, yes, sure, we are family, but this money is something I inherited. If we're going to discuss about how to use the money, I would want to discuss it with you first. You're my wife, my immediate family, not her. She was talking about buying a new house for God's sake. That's not something she should be suggesting. And what about her thoughts on letting you quit your job?
I think Mom has a good point, though. Buying a house for her would be good. We could put it under my name so it's easier for transition later if we need it. And my job. I mean, I like it, but you know my dream is to have my own photo studio. Plus, Mom's getting older. It would be good to stay around with her. The money now is there for all of us to spend, right? I mean, we are a family, and if we know it's going to make us all happy, why not do it?
I know that the money is for all of us. I'm not denying that. I'm happy to share it between family members. It's just the way she came to me demanding things. There was so much, and she sounded so entitled about it. I wish she'd be a bit more respectful and give me, or at least you and me, some time to discuss things first. Look, my father faced a life of hardship to get to where he was in life. I don't want to betray his effort by spending his hard-earned money on a whim. I was thinking of maybe saving the money for our kids when we have them. You know, for education and stuff. My father essentially saved the money for his kid, me. So why not keep that thought and pass it on to our kids? We're all living a fairly good life now with no financial problems. Let's keep it like that. Humble and nice.
Sure, babe. That's a nice thought, but who knows when we will have kids? I mean, we can spend a bit of the money you inherited. It shouldn't hurt, right? She just wants a new home and a good vacation. How expensive can it be?
But why does she want that house now? And really, why should it be under your name? What's that all about?
Why do you need to think about this? I don't know why she wants to do that, but what does it matter anyway? Why should we argue over these minor details? It's nothing. We're family anyway. Are you worried about a divorce or something? Do you think we're going to run off with your money? Do you think we're going to scam you or something? After inheriting so much money, are you going to become a douchebag?
Wait a minute. Hold on now. Why are you suddenly getting all offended? I'm not accusing you of anything. Is it so hard for you guys to wait a bit and think of other options?
Well, now I can see what Mom was so upset about. Looks like you don't want to share that money and keep it all for yourself.
What? No! Like I said, why not keep it for our kids? We're good as we are now. If we really need it, we can use it. And if you really want to start your own business, by all means, we can figure something out. Let's draw a business plan first and make sure the invested money will come out good.
See, again! You're just trying to buy time. You're making excuses to not spend that money.
I'm not. I'm fine to spend it. I just want to sit down and draw out a plan. I mean, those new apartments that your mom is talking about. That neighborhood has always been trying to catch investors, but never has been able to succeed. A photo studio sounds great, but not around your mom's neighborhood where the majority are elderlies. Having a place in the city makes more sense, but you will need to find a way to be competitors.
I think it's all excuses. You had no family when we started dating, and now you have. You should be more willing to do things for us. You know it's the right thing to do. We've done so much to help you feel included until now. And I think now is the time for you to return the favor. You've suddenly come across a lot of money, and you should really help us out with it. If your attitude doesn't change, I don't know how long this marriage is going to last. If we get divorced, then you'll have to give half of the money to me.
What? Divorce? Is it really heading that way? All I'm asking for is a bit more time to think about how we spend the money. That's it.
Well, I think you're being stingy and selfish. You haven't been talking to me properly for days now either. I bet you're thinking of a way to stash away that money from us.
What? Really? Sophie, are you seriously accusing me of being selfish after losing my father a week ago?
You could at least give a promise about buying something for us. Even a little bit, like upgrading our seats to Hawaii or something.
I can't believe this. I thought you would take my side and think this was not the appropriate time to discuss monetary matters. I guess I was mistaken. You and your mom are just acting like entitled, selfish gold diggers at this point.
How dare you? You take that back.
No, I won't. Because ever since you two learned about the inheritance, you've been talking about it. Come to think of it, you were only worried about the money that he was planning to give. You never offered to even comfort me after my father's funeral. You only kept asking about the money and the discussions with Richard.
Well, that's certainly not how I would put it. I was equally shocked about your dad and even came to pick you up from the airport.
Yeah, that one time. Ever since that day, the only thing I've been hearing from you is, "When are you meeting the lawyer? How much are we getting? When are we getting it? Let's upgrade our vacation." You're unrecognizable, Sophie. I thought of you as a thoughtful and caring person. I would say you're the one that changed after this inheritance money. You and your mom.
I am thoughtful and caring. I'm thinking about my mom's happiness. She's getting old. She deserves to have things while she can. Since you lost your mom at an early age and didn't have a dad around, maybe it's difficult for you to understand how much a parent's happiness means to someone.
Wow. At this rate, I think you're right. There is no way we can stay together anymore. I can't believe you just said that after I just lost my father. No, wait, forget about my father. But the audacity for you to say that after all the things I did for your mom. I hate to bring it up and remind you about this, but who was the one who bought those damn tickets to Hawaii and booked a hotel for her birthday?
You! But with your miles!
The miles was used on our tickets, not hers. And do I have to remind you of the other presents I got her for her birthdays before?
We gave those together.
No, we did not. I bought all of those as our gift because we are family. Because as a married couple, I didn't think we needed to separate me and you. But after seeing your attitude, I don't think I can stay as us anymore. We're done. Let's get a divorce. And I'm not giving you any of that money. This is my father's hard-earned money. You and your mom don't deserve a single nickel.
That's what you think. But since we were married when you inherited that money, half of it will come to me. All assets of a married couple have to be split evenly, right? So be my guest. Let's file the divorce. At least this way we can use $10 million any way we want without listening to your stupid excuses.
Fine. Let's see how it goes. But don't come running to me if it doesn't go your way.
I just heard from Sophie. What is the meaning of this divorce nonsense? I know that money can change people, but not to this extent. You must be mad to let my daughter go. Can't you get a hold of yourself?
Money sure has changed the both of you as far as I can see.
How dare you accuse us of being gold diggers? After all those years spending time together, that's all you've got to say to us. All my daughter wanted was for me to be happy. That's it. You could have just said yes and be done with it. You still would have had plenty of money left.
Sorry, but I think our relationship has gone beyond repair, Dorothy. All those years were wonderful, but you and Sophie have ruined it by showing your true colors.
How rude. And here I was trying to play the Cupid and put you two together again. Fine. Then be gone with you. Half of your assets will come to Sophie anyway. It should be more than enough for us to get a decent house.
Not sure how decent your house is going to be with the assets she will get. She may get something from the house we live in now, but nothing from the inheritance money. And just so you know, the house we live in now with Sophie, most of the mortgage is coming from me. So she may not be even getting half of the value of our place.
Oh, poppycock. I know what will happen with this divorce, and mark my words, half of all your assets will come to Sophie, including that inheritance money. Anything you gain during marriage must go to Sophie as well.
Sorry, Dorothy, but I can't waste much more time talking with you. The divorce papers will be filed soon, and hopefully we will have a clean and fast divorce. You won't have to worry about acting all nice to me anymore.
Good riddance. As soon as we are done with you, we will use the money to spend quality time as mother and child. I'm sure Sophie will find a true gentleman next time. Someone who will fly over and do anything for us to be happy.
Good luck with that.
So when is the payment happening? I still don't see any transfer into my bank account.
I'm working on it now with Richard. He will be getting in touch with all of us soon.
Hurry up! I want to be done with this and move on already.
There are a few more details that Richard needs to get sorted, then we're done.
Fine, just let him know to hurry up.
Hi, so I just wanted to say all is done. Assets have been shared.
Derek, where is the money? Sophie has yet to receive her share of the amount.
I just checked my bank account, but I don't think everything's been shared.
What are you talking about? All the value of our house, as well as the other assets we own together, has been shared as agreed.
No, it has not!
Oh, well, what have I missed?
Why are you pretending you don't know? You owe me half of your wealth. It's pretty obvious the 20 million you inherited hasn't been shared.
Ah, I thought you would ask about that. That's why I included Richard to our chat. Richard, could you kindly explain what's going on? Hello, everyone. As you know, I'm the one who has been handling the inheritance matter as well as helping Mr. Derek through this divorce.
Yes, we know all that. Now hurry up and explain when we will be expecting our money.
Of course. Now, with this divorce, the property that Mr. Derek and Miss Sophie owned in common will be shared. That means that the house will be split between the two of you, as well as the car, etc.
What about all the other money? What's going to happen to that? How much of that are we going to get?
That money was inherited and therefore is not to be shared between the parties who are getting divorced. The laws only apply to money that the couple earned during their marriage, and it doesn't include the inheritance. That money was inherited exclusively to Mr. Derek and unfortunately can't be shared with you. Unless there are other reasons for Mr. Derek to think otherwise, he has no obligation to share that money.
Now, wait 1 minute. They were married when he inherited that money. She has as much right to have that money as Derek does.
Unfortunately not. That money was meant to be passed on to Mr. Derek by his father.
No, this can't be happening. You're joking, right?
Did you really expect my dad's money would go to you? I told you that this would happen, but you didn't believe me. You made your mistake and now you'll just have to live with it.
No, you can't do this to me, Derek!
You can't leave my daughter like this. How is she supposed to survive?
Derek, I didn't tell you because I was afraid you would try to stick with me because of it, but I'm pregnant, Derek.
Yes! You need to give her money, Derek. Richard, in this case, since Sophie is pregnant with Derek's child, wouldn't she be entitled for child support?
Well, if the child is born and is really Mr. Derek's, then yes, Miss Sophie may have the rights for child support. That's all bull. There's no way in hell you're pregnant.
I'm not lying!
Then show me some evidence that you're pregnant. And if you are, we are definitely going to get a DNA test done to make sure that child is mine. After seeing how you two reacted, I know that you will do anything to get my father's money.
I am not doing a DNA test. It would be too risky for her pregnancy.
There is always the option to do it after the birth if Miss Sophie is high at risk. But I must warn you that under these circumstances, trying to avoid a DNA test is futile.
But I know it's Derek's.
Sorry, Sophie, but that's not enough because I have huge doubts about it.
Come on, Derek! It's just half of what you have! You will still have 10 million! That's more than enough for a single man.
Ah, so this pregnancy talk was a sorry trick up your sleeve? Sorry, Soph, but you'll just have to make do with what you have. You and your mother aren't getting anything more from me.
Wait, let's talk this over, Derek. We took things a bit too rash and jumped into conclusions too fast. You can have all the time you need to think about how to use your dad's money. Heck, I'm all in on saving it for our future children. Let's do that. After some thought, it makes sense. Especially after getting pregnant.
I've had enough of this conversation. I'll be closing the chat group soon. Hope you all stay happy together. Bye. The two of them understood the situation too late. They thought they were going to get a huge payout of this divorce, but thanks to Richard's work, it never happened. And on top of that, they tried faking a pregnancy to get an excuse for more money. Richard mentioned that I could actually sue them for fabricating a pregnancy and for fraud. At first, I thought it would be going too far and thought it was their last desperate excuse to be heard. But they kept bringing it back up to me again and again, saying Sophie was pregnant. And guess what? Sophie turned out to be pregnant. We ended up going to court, but the judge was on my side and forced Sophie to take a DNA test. It turned out that she was cheating on me while I was on business trips and had a baby with some random guy. That was why they leapt on the chance to get a house under Sophie's name. It was shocking. And after that trial, I had nothing to say to them. I think finally they felt ashamed of what they did and left me alone, especially after I threatened them about suing them for fraud. Right now, as far as I know, they're living together in Dorothy's old house. Sophie gave birth but is now struggling to provide for 3. It seems like she's working double time to get by since her mom's too old to work. I doubt they will be able to go on a vacation to Hawaii anytime soon. I feel sorry for the kid, but at this point, Sophie is all to blame. I am still deciding what I'll do with all the money I inherited. I think I might use it to help people in need. I especially want to help children who have lost a parent. I feel like there aren't enough institutions to help with kids going through trauma after losing a parent. I know my father would have appreciated me using the money in this way.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.